Hello everyone, welcome back to Tom Classics. This is just a little video where we have a package, we have a delivery. So let's find out what's in the package, shall we? Shall I unwrap it or just cut it open? I think I'll just cut it open. Probably going to find a receipt or something in here. Now this is not for TC. Come on, get in the box. Oh, eBay tape. You know, I've never actually found a roll of eBay tape. Okay. Let's cut this bit and we'll go to what's in the box, or getting the box out. Said plastic has been removed. Let's cut that end. Cut that end. Oh, lots of newspaper inside. So I don't need the knife anymore. Oh my word! Okay, so we take out all the newspaper. And what do we find? More of the black tape. Oh my god, this is like past the castle. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. So we've now got more of this black stuff. God knows where this stuff comes from. We'll have a clue. Do I need this knife? I don't know. Is there an end to it? Oh yeah, there it is. It's like black cling film. Yeah. That black cling film just doesn't smell like cling film. There we go. Oh my god, this is very, very well wrapped. So, one layer of black cling film, then a box, then newspaper, then more black wrapping, then bubble wrap, and eBay tape. I bet some of you are going, I know what that is. Well, I can tell you now, it's filthy, because there's cardboard in here as well, and the cardboard, and parts of it, is filthy. Wow. Yeah, I think maybe some of you can tell what it is. It keeps reminding me of that phrase that someone used to say many, many years ago, which we won't talk about, because we shouldn't. Okay, so we got a little bit more tape, but I think it's obvious of what this is. Okay, but there is a sender. We're not going to need this. I'm going to have to wash my hands after I've unwrapped this. Oh, it's stuck to the side of the cabinet then. Hang on, I'll cut this. Tape on it. You know what, I think this has been cleaned, apart from being wrapped amazingly well. It does look like it has been cleaned. I could be wrong. sure I've said that a few times before. Oh, this end. You're still in shot? Yes. There we go. Nope, it's definitely not clean. Okay, so what have we got here? Apart from the fact that we know it's the replacement radiator for Pinky. Right, so after a lot of unwrapping, oh, creaky, there, that's a lot of unwrapping. Let's go back to the radiator. Okay, so we've got 2 rubber bushes in here, and they're very, very soft. I've ordered brand new ones for these, so they are coming. They're not very expensive. I have noticed we have some damage here. I'll bring the camera in a bit more. That'll do. Okay, so zoom in a bit. Okay, so here you can see there is a bit of damage. I'm not massively worried about that because this is an old radiator. This is from a 1990 bike, so it's a year older than mine. But let's just say my bike, the very old video I did trying to get this grill off of my bike, and I basically chewed up these end parts, these end bits where they screw in. So what I will be doing with this one is I will be treating or spraying up these screws, because unfortunately it's basically a bolt with a screw head on top, and these chew up and they're really, really poor. So what I'm going to try and do is get these off and have a proper good look. I mean, there's a little bit of damage on the back here. You've got a couple of dents here and there, but overall, for a 1990 radiator, it is in very, very, and I'm going to say very good condition. The paint on either end is good. There's a little bit of wear on there. Nothing to really worry about. There's a little bit of shakiness I can hear inside. So I don't think it's going to be too bad. We just need to flush it through. So yeah, as I said, we've got the 2 rubbers coming. We've got one for the bottom pin there, which sits in the T-piece, which you saw bolted to the front of the bike. And I need to get hoses. That's going to be a different kettle of fish. So I can't remember what these bolts of these screws here are for. I'm sure I will remember at some point. But yeah, overall I'm rather happy, but this does need to come off and I need to treat it and hope, you know, I might be able to straighten it out maybe, or flatten that bit where it's been dented. But overall it looks all right. I mean, there's a little bit of dirt here, but the old radiator was absolutely filthy. And it was in very, very poor condition, but this one just needs straightening. So hopefully we can get these screws undone and get the thing off. Hello everyone, welcome to the shed. It's rather cold today. Sorted out a few things in here. So what we're going to do today, we're going to try and clean up these pipes using the wheel here. So what I will do as well, I'll edit the film so it's brighter so you can actually see what's going on, because a couple of times I filmed in here and it's not bright at all. So I've got to do editing. I've just noticed I wiped off a little crud off the end of these, and it looks like these are painted black along that middle section there. But I think as long as it's treated, there's a bit of, I think I can see some original paint there, but it's not a lot. But you can definitely see gold passivate there, or zinc passivate, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to try and clean this up as best I can. I've got my ear defenders on, I've got my eyeball protection on, I've got my face mask on as well. So let's shake the whole thing down and get some cleaning done. I'll put some music on and I'll adjust the speed as I go. Oh yeah, I've got the other one as well. Right, let's get on with this. It's about time. It's been ages. I don't think I'm going to get much more dirt off that. I tried that bit there. I know it's where the welds are, but no, that's not going to come out. I think that's some kind of sealant maybe, or flux from when I don't know. Now ow, getting things off my ears. Now, since I've been working on these two, because they'll both come up really clean. I mean, yes, they're a bit of pitting. I used a different wheel on this bit. I think I might have to go over that. I used a much stronger wheel. I think I've burred into the metal. I don't think these were zinc passivated. I know that that piece was, because it was yellow. But as I've cleaned up around here, there's black paint. And there's even a bit of black paint in there. So one thing I might do is get this tool in here. I don't know if I can actually just do it with this here. A little bit. I could clean up those ports there. Those two, that one's good. See, that one's the more dirty actually, that's the cleanest. But these are still going to have to be, I still prefer them to get passivated. And inside there, I don't know if you can see it, is rust. So that needs treating. I was thinking of filling it up with vinegar, because that could help. There, I think you can see there's paint, black paint. But I think I'd prefer it if it was passivated, and it'll treat it and it will last a bit longer, you know. Right, I'm going to clean out these two. And then the next section, well that could possibly be the end of this film, because I don't have any other parts I can put onto the bike just yet. I need to wait for rubber grommets and that kind of thing. I need to get this treated. So this pipe has to go on before these pipes have to go on. Sorry, before I can do anything else, because they go underneath where the exhaust bolts to the bike. They go underneath the radiator, and yeah, I can't do anything until these pipes are treated. So what I'll do is I'll try and clean up the rest of this as the best I can with this, and then clean up those 2 ports. So put the eye protection goggles back on. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's come up nice. Nice. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. If you want to become a channel member, please do so. If you'd like a t-shirt, there's a link down in the description. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, there's also a thingy bob for that as well. So, okay everyone, the pipes are back for the Passivate, and yeah, if you remember what they looked like in the previous part of the film when I was cleaning them up, and prior to them being cleaned up, you won't believe what you're going to see here. So yeah, cue the cue the fade in. And then, ta-da! How shiny are those? They look amazing. I didn't swear, honestly. They look absolutely astonishing. So happy about this. They look amazing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finally, we're going to put the O-rings on. So, yeah. 6 O-rings going to go on these pipes. So I'll set the camera up and I'll put them on. Right. I don't think we will need any lubricant. Highly doubtful. These are genuine Kawasaki O-rings as well. God, yeah, that's a really good fit. Nice. Next one. You've got to try and push them over the edge a bit. There, like that. So this one, you've got to push them over twice. So push it over once, push it over twice. There we go. Don't really know why it's got 2 O-rings on this one. There we go. Oh, coming out of the bag, you. Oh. Might need a bit of grease when we put them onto the bike to go into the engine itself, the engine block. So, yeah, nicely done. There's a small dent there, I don't know why. Shouldn't really affect its ability to function. Should be fine. You got the O-ring there, so nothing's going to get past it. So there we go. O-rings now on these pipes, which have been waiting for absolutely years. Okie dokie. I dug out the O-ring for the fuel tap, which is in this bag. There you go. And it's got to go in here. Problem is, this thing is very heavily corroded, so I can't do it now. I can get the old one out, I think. I've got my scalpel here. But I do need to sort out a few things on this little filler. Look how dry that is. Yeah, that's yeah, it's pretty bad. You can just easily snap it. I press this. This is what basically bolts under the tank. So the tank will be here, and you press this when you want fuel. Now, when the fuel goes down through this hole, it also goes through this filter. So this filter catches any crap going down through. As I pressed it, there was a lot of resistance. It wasn't springy like it normally would be, and it's still a little bit rough there. But what I can do is I can take off this little clip here. I think you can see a slight indentation there, and on the other side it's exactly the same. So I'm kind of hoping once I lever those off, the whole unit will come out and I can clean it. This one, this is a, I had to be very, very careful with this. This is a very, very thin rubber gasket. I don't know if I can still reuse this, but if you look here, there's a lot of rust, and that matches up with here, look. So there's a lot of rust here. So that is the bottom. So, you know, water could have been resting in there because the fuel comes in the top there, into this little cavity here, and then down through the hole, and then through the pipe until towards the carburetors. So this is the back. I've taken the screws off. These are the screws that were in here. Luckily they came out all in one piece, but I haven't had a chance to take this off yet. So let's see. There could be another gasket in there. I think there is. Yeah, there's, from what I can tell, there's another little rubber gasket. But how does this come apart? Yeah, there's like another rubber gasket there. So there's 2 rubber gaskets, and you've got a plastic inner. There's no kind of like... Oh, it's an O-ring. But will that come apart if I get that? If I can get that O-ring off, things if I use this, it's going to damage it. I haven't got my pick set with me. Let's see if we can get this this gasket off here. It may be a case of replacing the entire fuel tap. But I've got that gasket off without damaging it, so this is extremely thin. As you can see, I'm using the blunt end of the knife, not the sharp. Yeah, I don't think that's going to survive that one. Oh, there we go. Can see the spring inside there. You see that? This spring probably hasn't seen daylight since 1990 at least. Maybe 1991. Maybe. There's a bit of dirt debris in there, but I'm going to find out if these gaskets are available. And maybe we can put new ones in. And the spring. So well, what we can do is I can clean all these parts up, I think. Yeah. Well, we might be able to reuse it. Just screw it back together again. Put some sealant in or something. So that pin is going to go through that hole. That pin goes through that hole. Yeah, it'd be very easy to put it back together again. So that's that side. Yeah, let's have a look, because that's rusty. So I was concerned, but obviously it doesn't look like there's any issues here, really. But what we'll do is we'll put it in a bag. We'll put all these bits in a bag. That's an old one with holes in it. We don't want a bag with holes in it, do we? See, what I might do is keep them all together in the same bag. Screws and all the other bits. end because that's the last one. Will the fuel tap fit in this bag? No, so it's going to have to go in the other bag with the holes in it. But then again, the holes aren't big enough for anything to fall out, so that's good. Oh, didn't get a chance to take those off, did we? Screwdriver. Couldn't find a screwdriver, so I did find one of my picks. Let's see if we can get this to unclip. There was one side of it. Oh, come on. There we go. That's the other side. There's a little rubber O-ring in there. Oh. It just slots on like that. That feels alright, but have I got a decent replacement? We will see. Okay. Oh, let's put that back on there for now. Oh, wrong way around. Right, so that whole thing now is completely stripped. Apart from what looks like cobweb in there, look, some baby eggs. Lovely. Baby eggs, spider's eggs. Right, so what I'll do is I'll give this a wash out. And, yeah, use an old toothbrush and some cleaning solutions. I'll put this in this bag with the filter. Might need a new one then, what do you think? Looks a bit crusty, but then again, if it works, it works. I'm not going to put the, oh no, that's the wrong bag. Yeah, I'm not going to put this one in just yet because obviously the tap needs cleaning. It's filthy. And really, I shouldn't need to put that back in until the fuel tank's ready. But, you know, stripping this down and having a look at it and cleaning it is all good to do. Because it's alloy, I'm not going to use anything harsh to try and clean it because it's I don't want to damage the metal. So you got PRI, so PRI means prime. I'll turn it that way around. PRI, and it's only one button. There's no off switch, nothing. It's just you press that button. It's really it's quite a cool way to do it. Gravity fed fuel system, and once you turn the engine off you have to reprime it when you want to run the engine again, because it when you there must be some kind of regulation inside here, or regulator, because when you press that in you let it go, fuel then carries on. So I don't fully get why it does that. I don't know, it's interesting. Anyway, that's the end of this part of the film. There's quite a few things that are going on right now. Radiator. I need to try and find the shroud for the fan. I think it's in the garage. Oh yeah, it's going to mark the bags with this Sharpie, and then I know what's in them then. But anyway, thank you for watching. This will be the end of part 1 of episode. I'll put the number there because I can't remember. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.